Hey everybody, welcome back to Settlement Survival. Your friend Sarmate here. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm having a pretty good day. We got some updates on our town. So I have added in quite a few more homes. We have our marketplace over here. We got somebody working on it. And it's kind of hard to see in this white, but this big old radius right here is where we can start building houses. And we have quite a few new ones over here. And I did a little bit of spacing out of the ones that are up here. That's going to be for more decoration purposes. We got our boarding house here. It's got 6 people in it, so we want a couple more houses, and we'll probably do that. Let's see. We'll probably do that over here, and we'll start to build up in this direction with more houses. We have a warehouse here. That's my intent there was to have a close spot for the marketplace to reach the goods for the people. That's why that's working there. We are still doing okay with clothing. So we have 68 rough clothes now. I've got our weaver over here. Got 2 people working hard in there. We have a bunch of more flax fields over here. I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a couple of more agaves and some oats for extra food. And we still have these guys up here running peas mostly. But check out how many people we have now. We are up to 85 adults, 14 students, and 15 children. So population increase definitely. And let's just do a little quick breakdown of where we got people. Mostly farmers, because there's a lot of things to grow in the farms there, of course. And we have a doctor, a cleric. We have a bunch of water fetchers now. You might have noticed some of the people running around with a coffee cup over their head. That means they're thirsty. And so we needed some more water fetchers. And then the butcher, fat worker, and a couple things from the last episode. And then this guy, I'm not sure how to say this word. I'm going to call it Monsieur. And that's from our bathhouse over here. So we put in the bathhouse because this health bar is fluctuating back and forth. So if you recall, we have our quality of life, and we have soaps that we were making them with the fats that we got from our buffalo. Well, I put in the bathhouse, and that's an attempt to help with our health. And it seems to be doing pretty well. The next thing I'm going to do is this hospital, but it says that we're going to need a home textile under construction. So if we go construction, home textile, I'm guessing that's that one. Yep. So we have the sawmill that we got right away. WC's water closet for the toilet. So this builds toilets in houses to improve the health level of residents. Also something important that we're going to need to grab. I'm not sure what they cost to put into each house, but we'll find that out soon. We're almost at enough development points to do something different, so I might grab that because that seems like an easy thing to do. Our happiness is kind of not doing the greatest. I'm not really sure what to pursue here as far as techs go. I don't know what else I can do for happiness, so I'll just have to keep exploring a little bit and come up with something. It looks like if we go down here, we got police station, church upgrade, theater, entertainment. The theater would be good to increase happiness. Yep. So it looks like we are going to need glass. We have laid stone, and I think we can make bricks. So let me show you the laid stone, and then we'll see if we can do bricks. So we got masonry was one of our techs that we learned, and here we have the mason workshop working. It's producing laid stone. That's all that this guy can do. And then I believe if we go to our kiln, which should be, see, I got a lot of things in here now. It's hard to find what I'm looking for. Kiln factory. Sand or clay and furnace burden are processed into glass bottles, and bricks. So that's what we need. Furnace burden. So if we go back up into our text, let's just put this guy down. We'll stick it right there. Furnace burden is going to be under mining, and it's this guy that we grabbed. So it processes timber or coal into industrial furnace burden for the forge, smelter, can factory, and pottery workshop. I don't have a furnace burden factory yet. So that's something else that we can do. And a further concern is going to be making sure I have enough wood to operate that guy as well. If we just take a peek, we have 1,000 wood. We're doing okay. With the increase in people working, we have, let's see if we can find it. It's going to be our foresters. We got 8 out of 9 people working. So we have a good amount of wood coming in. And periodically, I'm chopping down big groups of land just because it's good to have the resources. Things are getting built pretty quickly. This guy's already well on its way to being completed. It looks like our masonry workshop is at its production output limit. Let's just go ahead and we'll put this up to 500. That's gonna keep working. We got the storage space, so let's do it. We have a good amount of dried animal dung, it looks like. So we should probably do something with that. So I'm wondering if we could go into here. Let's go into here and we'll make this guy work on that for extra domestic fuels. 500 is our cap and we are at 576. Maybe we increase this to 1,000. To 1,000. Let's edit that part out to 1,000, I said. And there we go. Again, stockpile when it gets cold. It'll be good to go. It looks like we have another batch of immigrants on the way, which is going to be great. I think the last one was 11 immigrants, so a good amount should be coming, at least 10. That means we're going to need more food. We're going to need more houses. I did put in another fishing dock here, so we have 2 working hard. And then another tech that I was thinking about grabbing is this guy, the fishing, I guess, fishing port. There we go. Where that's how we use the fishing nets. We don't really have any nets made, I don't think. And this thing needs steel, so it's kind of a little bit out of reach, so I don't think I'm going to grab that yet. And another track I was thinking about was going down the apiary, get some bees, get some honey and beeswax. And then you have groves, which are the same thing as an orchard, except you can fertilize them. And then nurseries, so farmers will grow herbs and special crops in the field area. So if you check our medicine over here, the only herbs that we're getting are from when I'm selecting a big plot of land and harvesting all the things from it. So it's not great. So I want to have an actual place that's producing that stuff, and the nursery could be our answer to that. I think it would be also good to have compost, the dried animal dung that we were just talking about, turning that into fertilizer and producing fertile fields, making everything just more efficient. And I think that might be the way to go. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the compost guy. We'll turn this off, have that person available somewhere else. Let's make this plank again. And then we can take that dried animal dung and we can move it to our compost plantation, it looks like. Oh, so we have one open person. Let's grab this person here and put them into our furnace burden factory. And we'll grab timber and we can make some furnace burden. So after a while, we'll let that build up a little bit of a stockpile, and then we can start to use that over here in our kiln factory. So let's take this person out. Let's turn this off. Take that person out of there, and we'll say glass. I'll probably need another kiln factory because I want glass and the bricks. So we'll have both probably at some point, but not yet. Well, let's just go up here. I've been spending a lot of time up in here just to check our positions of our jobs, and this is a much easier way to keep a track of what's going on in your settlement as far as your workers go. We have a guy working a trader. Oh, so I built the mine and the quarry in the last couple episodes, 2 episodes ago I think it was now, but we haven't really needed them. There have been rocks around town. There probably aren't a whole lot now, so I haven't been putting people into the quarry and the mines yet because we can just do this if we need rocks. So that's something to keep in mind. These were kind of a waste, but they were cool to do, so I'll use them eventually for sure. Oh, and I have a pasture over here now because we had alpacas, so let's get some alpaca action, and then that's also going to be great for that alpaca wool, more poop, and just another source of clothing, because we're going to continue to need clothing. Currently have 1 person working on the buffalo. I don't really feel like I need more than that. Oh, we have a batch of immigrants arriving. So let's grab these immigrants. 12, all right. I slowed the game down because I want to be able to distribute these guys. Ooh, they have a disease, it looks like. Interesting. So what is this guy saying? Okay, we need to clear. There we go, boom. Easily replaced. Let's get back up in here. We could do some more farmers. Let's just see if we can fill any other positions. We'll go forester. We got two vendors. Yeah, we'll do a couple of vendors. Those are the marketplace guys, remember. Reed farmers. I don't really know if I'm doing anything with that yet. I do want to do a pasture guy over here with the alpaca, and we can do that. And then I think we'll just do farmers for the rest of those peeps that came in. And yeah, that'll be good. That's going to help us with our food and our flax demand and all sorts of other good things. You know, we got another bad omen thing coming in here. We got a plague. The disease is spread by contact. I did have another one of those not too long ago. It didn't really matter. We have the system set up with our clinic, I think, is what's doing well, and it's not that big a deal. So if we have do 1 disease research completed, water spread cholera. And you do that up in here, and that's quality, nope, not quality of life, education, medical research, and then we can grab this one once we get another point. This is skin disease. So all sorts of good stuff for the health of our citizens. We want to get the toilet too, and we'll do that in our next development point. All right, we're getting there. We just had a plague outburst begin. We got a couple people over here, the doctor. Can't tell how many are in there. Looks like 2 to me. But it's something to worry about here. We got to see if plague is broken out. I will have this development point in just a second. And I also learned how to do something. So you see these little rock deals? You go over here and see how it's grass on this one. So let's see if I can figure it out. So I was looking at decoration and we go stone floor and you just, I did this. It says that I can't place this, but it still says 64 stone. So let's see what happens. Not enough materials. Okay, so if I had enough materials, maybe it'd work again. I don't have that much stone, apparently. Oh, okay, I don't have hardly any stone. I didn't realize that. Okay, so anyways, we got our new development point ready. I put in our compost plant over here. Somebody's working in it. They're making us fertilizer. I don't have anything that can utilize it just yet, but that's on the way. We also have another research institute. It's calling for stone. We learned that we need more stone. We have our kiln factory working, making us some glass. Next tier of things for our industrial buildings and all sorts of upgrades. We got another little couple houses over here. Looks like they're calling for stone as well. So we got to find some stone. Definitely. I think there's some around town. We'll get it in just a minute. So we wanted to get to the bathrooms, right? So let's go bath, toilet, water closet, activate. And now let's see what it costs to get them into these homes. So I'm guessing I'll go under upgrade and weird. So I don't see where water closet is on any of these. So I'm wondering maybe it's like a world buff type deal. I don't know, I might have to do a little digging and figure that out. I thought we might have to build it. Let's see if it tells us anything. Okay, so it says build toilets in-house to improve the health level of resident. Unlock toilet upgrade option for luxury house, luxury boarding house, garden villa, and great castle so it can increase health. I wonder what that means, luxury house and whatever. I don't see, maybe that's what this stuff does. Ooh, kitten. Raising cat in-house can release citizen stress. So, okay, we have to find how to get kittens somehow, which would be cool. Oh, trade only. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is how you upgrade stuff. So we can development construction on home textile, development construction furniture. Let's go check that out. Okay, that's these next 2 deals. It's kind of weird that this upgrade that can't be used until these things are in place is before these things. I feel like it should be flip-flopped, but whatever. That's how we're just going to wait, I guess, to get to the next deal. It'll be home textile. But we could at least get prepared. So let's see. It says home textile factory and the advanced home textile factory and the silkworm shed. Making silk at the weaving workshop. Okay. So we're going to need another weaving workshop for sure. So we can do that. It's going to process feathers or wool and cloth into household textiles. Okay, so we have linen. So I'm wondering if linen is gonna count. I'm hoping so. Let's see, textiles, linen. Okay, okay, so it's either gonna be linen or it's gonna be cotton cloth, and I'm really hoping it's linen. So let's go ahead. We'll go over here. We have our weaver workshop over here already working. And let's see. Okay, so cotton cloth, silkworm cocoon. So we're gonna need another one of those, and that's going to be over here, and we're gonna do a weaving workshop, and we'll build this one not on the water, right there. Okay, we have a couple of extra people nowadays, which is really good, because we can go here and we have 2 laborers, and let's just go ahead and we'll put them as farmers, because that's kind of our default right now, just throwing things into farmers. As we just double check to make sure that we have everything working that needs to be working. Okay, so we need a smelter. So let's go take 1 farmer. I should have left a couple just in case. So we have our smelter. Oh, this smelter is at the kiln. So that's the person that is making us glass. So it took me a minute to find where that was supposed to be, but we found it. I also marked all of the stone on the map for extraction. So we'll have people gathering that up. And then once that's depleted, then we know that we are going to have to start going over here to our quarry and to our mine and start gathering up those materials that way. We are about to get our immigrants into town, and I think our next plan of action is going to be developing our development points a little bit more. Let's see. We got some peeps here. We got a Karen and we got an Alina. Karen says quality of life proficiency +1. And Alina says output of gathering structures +10%. Well, quality of life sucks right now. So that's probably not the worst thing to have. I think let's go with gathering structures. I like... Oh, look at this. I didn't know this was a thing. Let's go with, I don't know, mining proficiency. I haven't really gotten into the ships all that well. Oh, did we not approve that? Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Very much. So speaking of which, we got one coming in here. Let's check what it has. And if it's got something good, we can grab it. I'm really looking for like wheat seeds or I'm not even sure what else we're gonna need as far as like luxury goods go. I was thinking about getting cows, but I don't know if we're gonna need milk. Like, do we have chocolate or I don't know. So I'm gonna have to just see, I guess. What does this say? Obtain blueprints to unlock building fountain and a building lion. Interesting. So it looks like we got a bunch of garbage. So nothing good here. You know what? We do have, there's candy here. Let's do this. So let's go with 50 baskets. Let's see how much we can get out of this. And 500. Ooh, 1250. Not bad. So I don't know. Let's go. Maybe we're gonna go 83 candies, and then we can do a couple more for something random. And looks like we got. Oh, why would I get sugarcane when I need? Can I use the agave tequila instead? So we'll do that. So we are paying more than the stuff is worth, but I can't really help a half a point. So let's do transaction and get those goods. So it's warning us that we're paying more than what it's worth. And awesome. So nothing that we really wanted, but I don't know. It's something good, I guess. The candy I'm hoping is going to help the happiness of the town a little bit. And we need to get our health up a little bit more too. So we got our research institute. Okay, we got somebody working there. Somebody working here. Great. So those are the two things that I wanted to have working. I mentioned briefly that we want to go into our down here into this tree. I think we're gonna get paper next. It's just taking a long time to develop anything now. We're at 22, and I need to do this to make the process a little bit more quicker. It looks like we got a lot of cold people. It looks like we got a plague action. So the cold thing. Okay, so look at this. We got 200 domestic fuel. Apparently not quite enough. We are going to need more timber, and we're going to need more domestic fuel, and we'll do all of that in the next episode. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day.